Hello dear students, welcome to Chinmoy's YouTube channel. Hope you have already gone through the 4 lessons which I have taught you earlier. So as told you earlier that I'll be discussing with all the questionnaire pattern of each and every lesson before your midterm exams. So today is the first lesson, that is reproduction in humans. So in that I'll be discussing with you a few important questions as well as the questionnaire pattern, how it can come for your midterm exams. So let us get started with today's episode without any delay. Now here the first pattern is that we are going to discuss about the fill in the blanks. So the first one is, what is the male sex hormone like produced by the testes? So dash is the male sex hormones. Just try to recall, as you have already studied in your lesson, that the male sex hormone produced by the testes is testosterone, right? It is the testosterone. Now the next one is, a dash is formed as a result of fertilization. So what is formed as a result of fertilization? When the male and the female gamete, they fuse together, what is formed? So we all know that zygote is formed. So zygote is formed. Now the next one, the third one, is the cervix is a narrow and it opens to the outside through a muscular tube. What is that muscular tube called? So just you think first, and then let us just try to recall, and then I'll be discussing with you the answers. So cervix is a narrow and it opens to the outside through a muscular tube called the vagina. Okay, it is the vagina. Now next, the sperms travel through the sperm duct or the vas deferens and they are reaching to the urethra. Now the dash are almond sized oval glands situated in the pelvic or the hip region. So what are the almond sized oval glands? So it's present in the female, or that is in the pelvic or the hip region it is present. It is the ovaries. So the ovaries are the almond sized glands. Now the male gametes are called, so what are the male gametes called? They are called the sperms. So if you are making any revision book, notebook, or just make a note of all these questions, because these are very important questions. And please do subscribe to my channel if you want to get more suggestive questions, more discussions on different lessons like this as per your curriculum. So please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel so that you can get the updates. So let us move on to the next slide. Now here we are continuing with this fill in the blanks only. So let us see the first one. The first one is the time period between the fertilization and the birth. So as soon as the fertilization happens and before the birth, this time is called what? This is called the pregnancy period or the gestation period, right? So is it clear? So it's either called the pregnancy or the gestation period. Now from the third week of development and till the end of the second month, the developing organism is referred to as, so what is it referred to as? From the third week of development till the end of the second month, the developing organism is referred to as, you have studied, there are several phases when they are referred to as different things. So it is referred to as the embryo. Now human fertilization occurs in, the place where it occurs is the oviducts. So it is occurring in the oviducts and the baby develops in the uterus. So uterus is the place where the development of the baby occurs and the human fertilization is taking place in the oviduct. The fetus is connected to the uterus by a structure called, so the fetus is connected to the uterus by the structure called placenta, because I have taught you this placenta in a different note also, that what is placenta, what are its functions. So if you have not yet gone through those lessons, those topics, please go through that. Now the dash fluid acts as a cushion and protects the developing fetus in the uterus. So what is the name of the fluid? That is the amniotic fluid. So this amniotic fluid, this is actually acting as a cushion and protecting the developing fetus in the uterus. So this is many fill in the blanks like this can come. So most probable things I have jotted down and I have tried to discuss with you. So let us move on to the next one. Now again few fill in the blanks questions only we will be discussing. Now the female have a 28-day long cycle, that is called the menstrual cycle. We can say that is called the menstrual cycle. That in the name of the cycle is menstrual cycle. Okay. Now testes produce male sex hormones called, so these are very common. So this one I discussed earlier also, that is testosterone. Now ovaries produce female sex hormones like the estrogen and progesterone. Now when an ovum fuses with a sperm outside the body, it is called, what is it called when the process is happening outside the body? So in humans and many animals it's happening inside the body, whereas at times in many animals it is occurring outside the body. So this fusion of ovum and sperm outside the body is called the external fertilization. As it is occurring outside the body, it is called external fertilization. So let us see what all other questions we can have for this lesson. Now this is another pattern you can get for your exams, like define the following. So if you are having, you are copying down in a notebook or something, you can write it down here as like define the following. You can define fertilization, ovulation, you can take like parthenogenesis. I have discussed in your, while discussing the lesson, I have already discussed. So go through those videos and please do a revision of all this what I have done. So what is menstruation, what is gestation, placenta and fetus. So these all are very important for your exam. So these type of definitions can come. Then you can get the differentiate between ovum and sperm, external and internal fertilization, testes and ovary, estrogen and testosterone. Now next comes the drawing. So see, for your ICSE they can give you the diagram also, and they can tell you to label the parts, and they can give you some labeled parts as well for picture study, and they can give you to write the function of those parts, right? So there are several probable chances of anything. So it's better you draw, you learn these diagrams, label diagrams, which each part, what are all their functions. So while teaching, I have taught each and every part with their functions. So like the organs of male reproductive system, the female reproductive system, the process of fertilization in humans, the human sperm cell. So this all, and now if you want to learn also, use the stages of menstrual cycle also. I have different stages of menstrual cycle also I have given you in a detailed diagram while teaching. So these all diagrams, you go through them, because they are very important. Either they can give you the diagram and tell you to do the picture study, like they can label 1, 3, 7, 5, 6, 8 these parts, and then can tell you to write the functions of those. So be prepared for everything. Now the last part, the question types, they can give you like match the following. What they can give you, answer the another pattern is that answer the following in short and answer the following in detail. So apart from match the following and this, they can give you correct the statements. Okay, they can give you correct the wrong statements. They can give you correct the wrong statements, like true and false. They can give you correct the wrong statements and write the correct one. Okay, so correct it. And true and false, they can give you the option of true and false, and they can tell you rectify or rewrite the false sentences. So this is the main questionnaire pattern which I discussed today. I think you all will get how you will get the paper for the midterm exam. So this is one lesson I am discussing today. Tomorrow I'll be back with another important lesson. So ecosystem I have done transport of plant, food and minerals in plants, and reproduction in plants. So these 4 lessons, I think you should be thorough before your midterm exams, as most of you are having this 4 or 5 lessons for your midterm. So just do a quick revision what I have taught in my lesson. If you have not yet gone through these lessons, I will put the link in the description box as well as in the I link above. Go through it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can keep on getting updates for my lesson. And stay tuned, stay updated with all the curriculum, all the portions which I am posting. Thank you.